guys, and welcome to our weekly writing time. So I want to just remind you all of what we did last week. Last week, I don't know if you can see my list here, we picked a topic. We wrote down a bunch of different topics and we picked one. And then we wrote some questions that we had about that topic, kind of to see if we could learn some things that we didn't know. I know a lot of you guys did this. Some of you probably even got on TextQuest and looked up the information about your topic. I did some of that. So I looked up the information about my topic. Remember, I picked dolphins. And I really was interested in not only just the general stuff about dolphins, but like how they lived. And so I found some information, like I found they swim in groups and stay in groups, that they eat meat, they're carnivores. This was the most interesting thing I found. I found that they sleep with one eye closed and one eye open. And the reason for that is that only half of their brain sleeps at a time. So half of the dolphin's brain is asleep while the other one's awake and they're swimming around, and then they switch. I've never heard of anything like this. Of course, they also live in the ocean. So I started thinking, and I started looking through some of my books. You remember, I've been looking at these nonfiction books. And I was thinking, what ways do authors have to share the information they've learned? Because that's really the whole point, right? You learn something, and then you want to share it to others. And I know a lot of you are probably like, oh, we write a report. But there's lots and lots of other ways that authors can share information. So if you look at this book, this author shares a lot of information in pictures. And I don't know if you can see it, but each picture has like a little box of text that describes the picture. And that's all the fascinating facts. In this book, Alien Deep here, which is a very interesting book, there's a bunch of different things. They have like paragraphs. They also have little side notes here of different things and different facts. They have some things numbered, like 1, 2, 3, and 4, put in order. This Extreme Weather, which is a very interesting book if you haven't read it, they do the most interesting things. They have lists, and they have pictures with captions. They have charts and graphs and photos. Like here's a chart that they have to show their information. And so all the information isn't just in a paragraph or a report. So this got me thinking, maybe you guys can think about, since you're the author of whatever we're doing, how do you want to share your information? So I made us a list, and I'll post this as well. And it's just a list of different things that authors can do to share information. They can do a report or an article or a blog. That's probably what most of you have done. They can do a did you know box. Like, I think if I was writing about my dolphins, I would probably do a did you know box about sleeping with one eye open. They can do captions and pictures. They can do pictures. Maybe there's a picture of a dolphin with one eye closed and with the caption. That would be great. They can put a bunch of their information into a slideshow or a documentary. They can make a comic. I could have a dolphin, and it could be swimming with one eye closed, and another dolphin would be like, hey, one of your eyes are closed. There could be fact boxes. I could do graphs and charts, timelines. If it was this happened, then this happened, then this happened. I can do a news show or a news article. So as an author, when you find information, you have a lot of power. You get to decide how you're going to share that information. So this is what I want you to do this week. You're going to take the topic you picked and the questions you picked. If you haven't researched them, get on TextQuest and research. Look, just find a few facts and then choose a way to share that information. Now, I created a Flipgrid online, which is right below the language arts stuff, where you guys can share your stuff. And this is more a fun thing. I don't want you to worry about it. Oh my gosh, what grade am I going to get? I just thought it would be really neat for us to see how other authors, us, decided to share the information. So this week, I'm going to do one too, and I'll put it on Flipgrid. You can do any way you want to. Share some interesting facts about your topic. Make a comic strip, make a poster, make a picture, do a timeline, whatever way you as the author think is the best way. Do you think you guys can do that? I can't wait to see what you come up with.